The first set of round robins have been completed, which means every team has faced every other team. So now we know who's phoning it in and who's the real deal. Spoiler alert, I think the guard might be more than what meets the eye. My name is Shaakir. Welcome back to another episode of Outside the Ring. It was a week for upsets and a week for the underdogs. Let's take a look at the top 4 highlights from the weekend. Starting off with BR Demons and Optic Gaming. Opening match of the series and one of the first fights to go down. Optic Gaming getting chased down. Black Hole down in the corner. And Optic hop in the car, can't get away fast enough. And BR Demons eventually get the team wipe. This is just round 1 though. Optic come back and win on round 6. Now Tripods on Sentinels on World's Edge. A fight for zone control right after landing. And Tripods is going to win out here. A team wipe. Sentinels can't seem to catch a break in this series, not at all. Okay, Season for number 3 against Luminosity and the Guard. Who do you have your money on? I put it on the underdog with the high ground. Season wins map 1 and map 2 over on day 3. And finally, remember Tripods? They're back again. ESA thought they had the team wipe, but of course Deeds gets away and exacts his revenge. ESA get the last laugh though because they finished 3rd on the day. So here's a look at the scoreboard after the first 3 rounds. Remember, only the top 20 teams make it on to the regional finals. Furia with a disappointing start. They're still outside of the playoffs at the moment. FaZe have also tumbled down the order. Luminosity shoot up to 6th after some damage limitation there in round 3. Your top 3, Team Liquid and TSM, are tied, and the Guard lead the way with 39 points. Okay, so let's spotlight our ALGS leaders in the Guard. They've obviously picked up the former Torrent roster, but they've wasted absolutely no time making a name for themselves this season. Let's take a look at the numbers real quick at a glance. 39 total points. That's 6 top 4 finishes, 1 win under their belt, 64 placement points, and 46 total kills. Pretty good for a brand new org. So what's clicking this time around for RKN, Rambo, and Keon that wasn't clicking before? Well, it's not winning per se. I mean, TSM, Team Liquid Season, they all have 2 wins under their belt. That's more than the Guard have. It's not getting kills. I mean, 46 is a lot, but if you look at the standings, they're 5th in that conversation. I think it could just be the brand. The Guard have a habit of picking up high potential teams and taking them up to the top step. They did it in Valorant just a year ago, taking them to a Masters event in Europe. Why not doing the same in Apex? But I think the true key balance here is survival. I mean, they only lead the league in 2 metrics, aside from placement points, of course. And that is time survived in game, their average placing being 5.5. Second place in that category, Team Liquid. They lead in one other category as well, individual player kills. Rambo has 26. Next up, Imperial Hal of TSM with 25. What do TL and TSM have in common? They're both in 2nd place. They're both behind the Guard because the Guard have taken the 2 most important metrics and put themselves at number 1. And they've put themselves at number 1 right now, which means they've got a target on their back for the rest of this season. It's a question of whether they can hold it, but I think they've proven one thing in these first 12 rounds of play, and it's that they have all the makings of a great team. Okay, so let's talk about Atlanta Premier. 5th overall after an explosive day 1. AP won the opening map of the season and rained down with 11 kills in the season opener. I spoke with co-owner Logan during the Atlanta Premier watch party this past week, and I asked him who is AP eyeing up, who's their rival, and he told me TSM was going to be their team to beat this season. Not so far-fetched if they keep putting in results like they did on day 1. They slipped a little bit in day 3, finishing in 10th, but remember, they're only 5 points behind TSM in the standings. Okay, one final thought before we close the episode this week. Think back to about a year ago, Season 2, Split 1 playoffs. Sentinels went on to win. They went on to wear that crown. Today, they're ranked 27th out of 30 teams in the standings. Season and Luminosity showed that you can shoot right up the standings with a really strong performance, so there's no reason Sentinels can't do the same in the next 6 days of play. They are 11 points outside the playoffs, though. The longer they wait to activate, the taller that mountain is to climb. That's all for this episode of Outside the Ring. Let me know down in the comments below, are Guard the real deal, or is this just their honeymoon phase? If you liked today's episode, remember to like, subscribe, and hit the bell. Round 4 is on November 20th. As always, Atlanta Premier will be doing a watch party on our Twitch channel. I'll see you on the next one.